how long can you go and keep losing money?
More big losses for Micron, and a former director says the bosses are to blame. He says the company needs to lose the captain to save the ship. Good evening, I'm Natalie Hurst. You're watching 10 at 10, news and weather in the first 10 minutes. Micron announced losses of $777 million today. A lot of it was money. Most of it was market confidence, and a former director says it's time for a new CEO. Adam Rodriguez joins us from the News Center with tonight's big story.
Well, Natalie, tonight I talked to former Micron board member Gordon Smith. Now, you remember he got in hot water with the company last summer when he said Steve Appleton had to go. He hasn't changed his mind. I'll tell you what he had to say. It's an interview you'll only see here on CBS 2. Micron Technology announced it lost over $750 million today, a $314 million net loss, another $463 million written off so the company's value better reflects its worth. But what does it mean for the company? Hey, this is Adam Rodriguez from CBS 2. Is this Gordon? I called former board member Gordon Smith to find out. He told me he thinks Micron needs to dump CEO Steve Appleton and get a new leader.
It's time for this guy to step down. But he won't.
Why not?
Well, I'm not sure. But the only thing I can say about that is if that was me and I had that kind of a record, you know, I'd be out there saying, hey, let's bring somebody else in here and see if they can do better.
Smith says Micron needs a boss that knows how to make money. Appleton can't do it, he says, and he hasn't for years. He says the proof is in the numbers. So I went to the Securities and Exchange Commission website and pulled the quarterly reports. I found that Micron posted losses in just about every year since 2003.
And if you go back beyond that, it's bad all the way.
Smith says he thinks Micron is a good company with good people. To succeed, it needs a great leader, great patents, and an early jump on the market with great products. But it all starts at the top.
First thing you've got to have is a good leader that really understands it and knows how to motivate his people and knows how to make money.
And Steve Appleton doesn't do that.
In my opinion.
And we're not done yet. I'm going to go back to those numbers tomorrow, and I'll tell you how much Micron has made and lost in the last 10 years. I'll tell you what I find. Reporting live in the News Center, Adam Rodriguez, CBS 2 Eyewitness News.
And late this afternoon, I heard from Dan Francisco, Micron's chief spokesperson. Here's what he tells me. What's important is to understand is that the $314 million loss is related to operations for the second quarter due to the challenging environment in the memory market with severe product oversupply and pricing pressure. The goodwill write-off is a non-cash charge that does not affect the company's day-to-day business operations, cash balance, or competitive position. He says the company remains financially sound with good cash flow.